Hey guys, what's up? SquizzyLemons here, and this is my detailed Scuf controller review. So I got this, let's see, today is the 5th, I would just say a couple of days ago. So I got this on the, I got this on Wednesday, so that would be a couple of days. But anyway, so I got the Halo controller model to match my Xbox, because I got the Halo Xbox and all that. So basically, I'm just gonna go over what the Scuf is. Basically, what the Scuf controller is, it's a controller that Scuf Gaming makes to better enhance your gameplay as you play games like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Now, this controller is good for many types of shooter games. They're not good. It's not good for all of them. They have a list of compatible games on their site, and so if you just go to scufgaming.com, you can find everything you want there. So one thing that they have on here are these trigger stops. You see where this hole here is? These holes are. I've taken them out because you can use these for RPG games if you take out the trigger stops. I mean, so basically, because all they are, they just drilled holes in the triggers, basically, and all that. So, see, you can put all the triggers down all the way now, and you can use them for RPG games like Skyrim and stuff. Because I know in Skyrim, like you sometimes need the triggers to do stuff in different games like that. And basically, so let's just go over the front. So we have a wired controller. You can get wired or wireless, doesn't matter, I like wired. So we have a white Xbox thumbstick for the sprint button, and a white PS3 thumbstick for the knifing and all that, and the aim stick basically. I like the PS3 aim stick. You can configure anything what you want. So pricing so let's talk pricing now, and then I'll get back to this. Pricing, this cost $170 with all my configurations that I had on it, but the price varies from what you configure on it yourself and all that. So there is a cheaper option. You could send in let's say I'll say this, they also do Xbox and PS3, so I could just send in this controller. So I could just send in this blue controller here, regular PS3 controller. I could send that into them, and they would do all the stuff that's on this to here for the PS3 for about $44 or I guess $45 or so dollars. So anyway, back to the controller. We got the brand new D-pad, got the Halo 4 skin, very nice. All the buttons are whited out, and I thought that this would be blue, like the LED, but apparently it's not, and I'll show that in a minute. And then on the back, I know for these controllers that you would be able to see through the back, but I got the Scuf grip, and this is the grip. I mean, it looks like it's just like a black back, but it's not. Like when you feel it, it feels really nice. Like when you first feel it, or when I first felt it, it felt like it was like dirty, you know, like it was like all dirty all over, but that's just you getting used to the grip. And once you get used to it, you can't, like, you can't like use anything else but this controller. It's that good. And another feature is these paddles. Like you can get these mapped to any of the face buttons that you see here. So like the A, B, X, Y, and then the thumbsticks basically. So in the unboxing video I did, I said that I had this one mapped out as my knife, and I had that one mapped out as the jump. That was completely wrong. I forgot what I had it mapped out to, but I basically had them mixed up. I had this one mapped out as my jump button, and this one mapped out as my knife. And the knife would be this thumbstick right here. Which, now that I think about it, that's pretty stupid. Because what I would do if I could do it over, I would have this one mapped out as my A, and this one mapped out as B, so I could switch to the tactical setup. So then I could just be going, and then I could hit this button, I could hit this paddle, and then it would basically, me hitting that button would be easier to do that. And then I could use the thumbstick to crouch like Battlefield controls. So I would totally, even if you're going for PS3, I would still get these mapped out to X and circle, or A and B, depending upon what console you use. So then you can get better with the tactical setup and all that. So that pretty much covers the back. With the grip, this is an optional grip, the paddles are not. And then another thing that's on the back is this little sticker here. It says, it's basically a Scuf seal of approval. It's basically just for authenticity. And it also says the warranty is void if removed. So I wouldn't remove that. You know, it doesn't really do anything. And yeah, so these trigger stops can be removable if you use an Allen key. I don't know what kind this one is. But if you just use this kind of Allen wrench, then it should work. And then you're probably wondering why these holes are right here by the triggers. That's to adjust the triggers. You would just use the Allen key that they provided you, and you would just stick that in there, and then I'm trying to get the camera to see this, but you would twist it, and then it would either go down or up, like this thing. That thing would either go down or up. So it just that basically just measures it determines the trigger resistance. So if you have this thing too low, then the trigger's gonna kind of like get stuck and like just like this and be stuck. So you kind of want to have it just adjusted to what your playstyle is. Now here are the trigger stops. Here are the trigger stops right here. Here's one of them. So basically you can just put them back in by here. Let's just put them in this one. You can just insert them back in the hole, and then kind of get that in. Oops. Kind of just get that in there tight, kind of like a screw. I'm trying to get it in. Okay, there we go. Okay, see, so you have it back in like that. There's a side view. And then what you would do, you just basically put the Allen wrench in like that, and just use it to like a screwdriver. If I can get mine in, there we go. And you just use it like a screwdriver, and you would just screw it back in. I'm not gonna screw it in all the way, but that's not screwed in all the way, but it's just for an example. And then there you go. Yeah, none of that works again, so that's how that works. And also, you can purchase this gamer grip here. I haven't used this too much. I've only used it a couple times, but really all it does is it just dries up your hands, gets all the moisture off your hands, so then when you play, your palms don't sweat and get hot, so then it makes it easier to play. That I don't know, I've only used it like a couple times, so I don't really know. If you guys want to, I might just do a full review on this. I don't know, probably won't be that one, but so there's that. And then another thing, you can also get this nice little case. I got mine silver. It has a Scuf logo on the back. Now this apparently only works with wireless controllers and not wired. So what I use for this, so if you're gonna get a wired controller, don't get this case. If you're gonna get a wireless controller like this, get the case. They do have PS3 cases, by the way, so anything they have for Xbox, they have for PS3, except the trigger stops, because PS3 you don't have that problem just like that. So basically, there you go. So here, I use this controller here this bag for this controller here. See, here's the inside of the bag. You just pop the controller in, and done. Easy as that, or you could just have it like not like that. But so this controller, what I had done before was when I wanted to play like an RPG game like Kingdoms of Amalur: really good game. But if I wanted to play that game, I would just put my FP control freak on this thumbstick, and then I would just play that. And then if I wanted to play like COD or something, I'd put this on. But I've been playing with this controller so much and getting used to how that works that I can't play with this controller. Like, this thumbstick feels weird, and then when I put the control freak on there, it feels even weird. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna take out the trigger stops when I play those games, then put them back in when I play COD or something like that. So on a review perspective, let's rate it out of 10. I would probably give this controller a 10 out of 10. Really nice controller. They do a really good job. It's worth the wait time. I mean, I had to wait. A lot of people had to wait a lot longer because of the Christmas rush and New Year's and all that. But if you get it on a regular basis, then you should get it just fine. But if I were you ordering this controller, I would, for shipping, I would not do the shipping time, like the long time. I would just hit the rush my Scuf. I know it's a lot more shipping, but it's worth it in the long run. And that's my reviews, guys. So if you like this review, please subscribe for more content similar to this, and please give this video a like. Thanks.